All right. So as introductions, oh, there's Eden. With Bunny. There's Evelyn. She's probably gonna go get Mr. Monkey.
So this is Bunny. I got him at Target, and he's $30. I spent my money.
They didn't need to know that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now you're broke. Okay.
No, I have more money.
I'm just
Okay.
Caterpillar.
Okay, so here's, oh, we got Mr. Caterpillar. All right, so here's the story tonight.
Okay.
This story started a long time ago. This is a true story.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So, okay, now when Mom was young, she had a friend,
Okay.
but no one believed Mom that she had a friend. And do you know what his name was?
No.
She called him Uda.
Uda.
And Uda was, some would say, like a magical friend, or someone like an invisible friend. But what we, thank you, Evelyn. What we have come to find out after all these years was Uda was one of the reasons why Mom started the dance studio. Yeah.
I did not even know.
He gave her some inspiration. But we have to talk a little bit about where Uda came from. We're not really sure, except for Mom and Uda were good friends
Okay.
when they were growing up. And so wherever she went, there he was. So when she was old enough to make decisions on her own, when she became an adult, Uda was there to kind of coach her through some of these tough decisions.
Like a person that teaches you all like the way through and through and through.
Yeah, like a good teacher.
Like a mom or dad.
Yeah. Like a mom or dad. And we're not making faces. Okay. So Uda would kind of come and go. So when Mom was happy, Uda would come by and they would play. When she was sad, he would talk to her and then leave and let her think about some of the things that she was going through.
Okay.
Well, one day, Uda came to her and said, this was when she was just getting ready to go to bed. She was saying her prayers, and Uda came and said, I know what you need to do. You need to open a dance studio. And she said, Mom said, I love dance. And I'm a dance teacher. And I that would be great, but how do I do that? And Uda said, you need to rely on your family, and I'll give you some special things to help you along the way. You know that?
So like, oh, I know, like helping things on the way is.
Yeah. So sometimes when you need some help, what do you ask your mom and dad for? Yeah. Well, you don't have to raise your hand, but yeah, you can just answer.
So that. Wait, what did you say again?
What are some of the things that if you had to ask your mom and dad help for, what would they help you with?
Like if you needed help like hanging up your clothes, you could ask for help.
Yes.
Or like if you needed help like talking if you were sad, or if you needed help like getting up, or if you need help getting up and down, or if you need help like writing something.
That's right. Okay. And Evelyn, what about you?
So
You got to talk into the screen here so they can all see you.
Um,
Have you ever asked mom and dad for something? And did they help you?
Puppy.
Okay, let's continue with the story then.
So one time, I asked, Mom, can you please help me hang up this towel? Because my hands are so small.
So basically, mom and dads are really helpful. Well, Uda was the same way, but even more. Uda would actually give really good suggestions on how to do things.
Did he like have magical powers more than Heavenly Father?
No, I'm not really sure. This is what mom told me about Uda. So Uda was only about 8 inches tall. So he was only like this big. And Uda had a little straw hat. So he made his own hat. And he had curly gray hair. Like little curls coming down.
I thought you
And he had a little brown beard.
Was he a boy? because he sounds
Yes,
like
he
he
is.
was a boy.
Yeah, he was.
And he was daddy.
And he had a little velvet purple jacket
Wait, what?
He
and
sounds
little
like,
jeans.
he sounds like the leprechaun, and he sounds like Rumpelstiltskin.
Kind of like, yeah, kind of a combination of all of those.
Yes, like Dad has a beard.
Yeah. So when Mom started the dance studio, she had to make up all these flyers that would talk about a dance studio and getting people to come, right? Well, who do you think helped deliver all of those flyers to all those doors? It was Uda. So Uda said, I will take over this part of the neighborhood and you go do this neighborhood. And he would deliver those to all the porches. He'd lay them down and go to the next porch and go to the next porch. So Uda was really helpful.
Was he fast?
He must have been. That's a lot for a little person. Well, then all of a sudden people started calling and saying, yeah, we want to do dance. Where are we going to do it? And Uda told Mom that she should open up a dance studio in her basement.
What the heck?
And he helped teach Mom how to like set it up and what to do. So he was very instrumental in that.
Yeah.
But the thing is that no one has ever seen Uda but Mom until just recently.
What about Grandma?
Nope, not even Grandma. So when you start thinking about those special people in your life, that's a very special person. And so this is the reason why I'm telling you this story is because Uda and Utah dance artists, if you take UDA,
Is he still alive?
I believe so, because that's another part of the story that we'll share next time. But if you take Utah dance artists, UDA, Uda,
Okay.
that's how she got that vision there.
Then where is Uda?
Well, you're going to have to ask Mom, and maybe we'll talk about that a little bit more. But Uda has been seen on occasion walking down the hallways and going through each of the dance studios
I think I know
at
what
South Jordan and at Draper, but only at night. And you know what he does? He goes through and picks up the garbage in all the rooms. And when he can, he cleans the bottom of the glass where no one else can reach because it's so low to the ground.
And he takes a knife and he scrapes it out of the peanut butter jar.
No, he doesn't. You guys are getting silly now. But see, there's a really special thing. So for any of you out there who have ever seen Uda, I've kind of described him. So he has this, it's kind of like a straw hat.
And he has a little friend, and it's a pickle.
No. Now they're making it up because they don't know. But if you ever see Uda, you cannot call out his name, and you cannot scare him. Okay, because then he might not come back. So if you see him, sometimes the best thing to do is bow. Just kind of bow your head and come back up, and Uda will probably be gone. But that's showing a lot of respect for Uda because he's done so much for the studio. But if you ever see him,
girl, you're crunchy.
you just have to bow.
Okay.
You just have to bow. And that's what Uda likes.
No, I know.
But if you scare him, then it's been said that bad things could happen. So we really want to be nice to Uda. And again, Uda is the whole reason that Brooke started the dance studio and what we have today. So when you see him walking the halls, or if he's cleaning up, what do?
You bow.
You bow. And do you ever scare him?
So girls bow and boys curtsy.
No, we all bow. Just bow your head, and that's all you need to do. Okay.
And you just walk away. Bye.
So, and here's I will tell you next time in the next story about Uda and like where I've heard he came from, and also kind of some of the things that are happening today that we knew were going to happen because of Uda. So whenever you know that you feel like you need to talk to somebody or be a part of something, remember Uda and other people like Uda, because I'm sure there's other friends like that out there. Okay. I know that's not the normal story, but from the Maxwell family, we want to share a little bit of history about the studio and how it came to be, and we'll talk a little bit more about Uda and
what we had to move the studio because we had a lot of people going in the basement, so we had to move the studio.
well, there's another story behind that too. So
we can share it next time because I really want to share it.
Eden, Daddy.
yeah, so this story is
Daddy.
okay, but it's one we have to be respectful next time too. Okay, so we want to wish everybody to stay safe and stay healthy.
And we're always with you.
And we're always with you. And remember Uda, and look for him when you're in the studio.
And he might help us.
And he can always help you too. You never know when you may need help.
Pray. We always need prayer so we can
Okay.
help.
All right. Well, I got a lot of people saying a lot of things in here. So anyhow, we're thinking about you. We appreciate all that you do. Blessings and prayers go out to all of the families, teachers, students. There's so many people that are struggling right now. So again, thoughts and prayers. We love you all, and we'll see you on Tuesday, and we'll talk a little bit more about Uda. All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.